Hey, what is going on, guys? It's BradPhusion here, and welcome back to my Space Engineers Survival series. And in this episode, I will be primarily focused on welding this ship. Now, I've actually started recording before I've done any of this welding, because I was thinking about doing it off camera, and I'm still going to be doing a lot of it off camera. But there was an update that came out yesterday for Space Engineers, and what this enabled was a thing called cargo ships. Now, what cargo ships are, as far as I can tell, they are automated vessels that fly past your spawn area at random times. They could be right at the start of your world, they could be 10 minutes in, half an hour in. It really depends on the frequency, and I believe you can change that if you go into the settings somewhere. Now, I've enabled that in this world just so I can spice things up a little bit throughout episodes, and already when I loaded into this world, this started off at about 15,000 meters away. It's down to 7,000 right now because I've done this intro twice now, and I'm gonna wait so this gets a little bit closer. Now, all I know about cargo ships or the ship's update is that these ships are automated, or they are on autopilot, which means that they just, I guess that means they fly in a straight line, or maybe they avoid stuff. I'm not too sure what autopilot entails for these ships, but I do know that they come in different variants. So this one's a military escort, and I believe they come in cargo ships as well as mining ships as well. I haven't seen them. This is the first time I've actually even seen this pop up, because I haven't played it since it updated yesterday. So this is going to be the first experience for me. That's why I decided to record before doing any of this, just in case this turned up, and it already did. It turned up as soon as I loaded into the world. So I think this thing is going to be flying past me instead of towards me. Like, it is slowly getting towards me, but I think it's more so going out that way. So I'm actually going to go and pay it a visit at the start of this episode. I've only got my little mining ship over here, so let's take this out for it. Where'd it go? Hank, what? It seriously just disappeared. Why did it disappear for? I wonder if you disappeared simply because he got within range of my place. Like if that's meant to be a mechanic or something that they do. I should have flown over beforehand. God damn it. I knew I waited far too long. Okay, I should be getting somewhere within range. I should be able to see it around about now. I've been flying out here for as long as I need to. No, I can't see it at all. It was an escort ship, and I don't know what escort ships look like. I don't know what any of the ships look like, but it should stand out on top of the background, and it isn't. Oh, that was disappointing then. Came all the way out here to see one of these, and I've missed it. It's not here. God. I probably shouldn't have waited. I think that was my fault for waiting for so long before going out to see it. I just didn't want to fly so far away from my base. But with that being said, I should actually put a beacon at my base. Let me slow down here. I'm pretty sure I've missed it. So I'm actually going to have to fly back in reverse. I thought I heard something then. I'm going to be flying back in reverse just so I stay in that straight line so I don't get lost or anything. God, that sucks. I was so expecting myself to find that ship then. It was the first one that popped up, so who knows, the next one might not even pop up for an hour or two. Oh well. So let's head back now, and I'll start welding on my ship. So there we go, we've got dampeners off, and we're picking up a fair amount of speed here. I have heard, and I think I already said this at the start of the video, I have heard that some of the ships can contain traps. I don't know what sort of traps they're talking about. I'm trying to think of what sort of in-game mechanics could potentially involve the form of trap, and the only thing I can think of is warheads behind doors, and that's not really a trap if you're dumb enough to walk into it. Other than that, maybe something connected to a motor, but then it would automatically activate. You would have to flick a switch or something, but there's no switches other than the command consoles. So I'm not entirely too sure what sort of traps they are implying. They haven't added any form of AI yet, as far as I can tell, other than the automated flying. But I don't think that is AI controlled at all. Oh, there we go, we're coming back now. I think the automated flying is simply just flying in a straight line till it passes you, basically. I don't know if it can redirect itself or anything like that. Anyways, we are now back home. I was a little bit worried I'd get lost there, but turns out I was smart enough to keep in a straight line, so looks like we're back to good old welding then. Ah, nothing wrong with that, really. I just wished I had found that ship. It was so disappointing. What happened to the ship? Oh my god, that scared me. I thought it had disappeared. I thought the rest of my ship had vanished away. Look at that. That's a very, very short render distance for incomplete parts of a ship. I guess if you actually... Could that work as some sort of camo for a ship? Like, think about it. If your ship was primarily built out of unwelded pieces, your ship is literally invisible, not even like 100 meters away. Obviously, your command seat and maybe thrusters would be visible, but hang on, don't thrusters work if they aren't even built completely? Unless they patched that. They probably did patch that. That was actually a bug a while ago. So that's interesting, having a completely unbuilt ship. Oh, well, I guess it's less protected as well, so you've got to worry about that. But, well, that was interesting. That was very... I just have to wait. I have to wait till another ship comes past. I will continue welding until another ship comes past, and then I will start recording again for you guys. There is... Every single world I create has floaty balls. I don't know what is with that. It's... something really weird. Anyways, like I said, I'll get back to welding this ship here, and I will start recording once I see another vehicle. So I will see you guys in a second. And we are back, and now a private sale has just popped up. Yet again, I'm not too sure what this is. The last one was a military escort, I believe, so I'm not going to wait until this one comes. I'm gonna need a beacon. Oh, I should have done this. I knew I was missing something when I came back here. I knew I should have had a beacon down. God damn, I need a beacon. Quick, Brad. Beacon, 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 beacon. What is beacon? Weld, 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 weld. I don't want this ship to disappear. Yeah, but now that I have a beacon, I'll keep the beacon here for as long as I can until I figure out a little bit more about my base, and then I'll put it where it's in a better location. I just don't want to miss this ship because it's the first one I'm going to find. The last one disappeared, typically. Well, maybe not typically, but okay, beacon's working. Good, 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 good. I'm going to put the rest of the stuff in my ship because I don't want... If I die, that would be very, very terrible. Don't want to die. Let's go get the private sale. Here we go. Okay, we are about 2 kilometers out. I can see it. There it is. I can see it. Oh my god, I can see a ship. I'm like a little child because it's the first form of... I'm not going to say first form of AI in this game, but if you think about it, it kind of... It's the first something else in this game. Like, it's not something I made or anything. It's something completely unexpected. So let me get my speed up here and match it. There we go. I remember practicing this ages ago. That wasn't for exactly AI or anything. And I'm glad I've added landing gear to this thing so I can actually land on top of this. So let's try and match our speed just right. This thing has solar flares and everything. Sorry, not solar flares. Solar panels and everything. Okay, don't want to make too many adjustments here. Just go down and lock on. Yes. Locked on. Success. Let's get out and see what this thing has inside of it. What is this? Is this a cargo container? It looks like a reactor with 1 uranium in it. This thing doesn't need to be using power. I think because it's using all of its solar energy. Well, it is only drifting, so I guess it wouldn't have to use too much. What have you got? Oh, construction. Well, that stuff doesn't really matter because I already have quite a bit. Is there anything else in here? Is that the same cargo container? I think it is, yeah. It's all one big cargo container. It has its own beacon. Has a few solar panels. And what's in here? Anything? Can I... Let me see if I can actually just take this down here. Yeah, it was only a steel catwalk. I thought so. And I can scavenge these for parts too. Ah, huh. I thought that was like... Because it seemed a bit weird that it had an opening. Ah, yes. Cockpit. Perfect. I can fly this back now. Or I could just wait. No, I should be able to fly this back. My ship is actually on the underside of it, which is quite funny. Let's go this way. Turn the dampeners off and we'll fly as fast as we can towards our base. But I'll take this back with me. I'll leave it where it is and I'll Well, I'll just park it. I guess I'll park it in the hangar, and then I'll go back to welding my ship, and then wait until another ship comes by, and then start collecting them. I don't know if I'm going to leave this on for too long. Let me know what you guys think. Should I leave cargo ships or these sorts of ships on just to spice up the survival series a little bit with random encounters? Or should I leave them disabled and keep them out of here? Because I can understand some people thinking it's kind of cheaty with these ships coming in every now and then, and I can just scavenge them for resources. But there's always the chance I can miss them or die from them or anything like that, so I feel that in a sense it kind of balances itself out, but I'll leave that up to you guys whether you guys want that left in here or not. I can't wait till they have added some sort of danger or trouble in the game. I remember them talking about it a while ago. They had the idea to add things like solar flares and meteor showers, and I can just imagine stuff like that being really awesome in a survival world. Not awesome in the fact that... What was that? Oh, there's something blocking the sun. Hey, the sun wasn't... The sun looks really weird. Huh, anyway. Yeah, meteor showers and all that, and whilst that would be an amazing thing to see in a survival world, I don't think it'd be all too great if you get hit by it. But I mean, that's always the charm. That's what you like. You like that, having that dangerous sort of aspect to it. And obviously if you built your stuff covered by heavy armor, it probably negates it quite a bit. So here we are, coming up to our base. We'll resume manual control. So you can't see the ship even though we're so close, until we get like really close to it. That makes an amazing camo. I don't know why I've never thought of that before. Oh, look, camouflage. Yay. Okay, we'll go in here. Can this thing even fit? Can it fit? I don't think it can fit. Oh no, the tunnel's way too small for it. Oh well, we'll just park it outside then. We'll just leave it over here by itself. We'll turn off its beacon because, or we'll turn everything about it off because we don't really need any of it on. Oh god, I gotta remember my small ship's underneath there as well. Yeah, I'll just park this over here and I'll turn it off for now. And then I will resume. Oops. Wait till it stops. There we go. And then I will resume welding, and if something else pops up, I will start recording it again. I'll let you guys see that for yourselves. Hopefully we get a military one. Don't know why I just pulled that. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Ooh, that was awfully too close. Oh, dampeners went on. Oh, that was scary. I almost crashed them just because I was being silly. But we are nonetheless all good to go. So I'm going to go back here, going to continue welding, and then I will see you guys in a little while yet again. Welcome back, everyone. A military escort just turned up just as soon as I ran out of resources to actually continue welding. At least my inventory ran out of resources. So without further ado, I'm going to go straight for this one because I am not going to miss this military escort a second time. So we've got about a minute or two before we get there. I've done a fair amount of welding. You guys can't really see it. I've done all the edges that you can't get from the inside of the ship. So now I'm just welding it from the inside out. So I've got maybe about a little longer of welding, but maybe about half an hour or so before I actually get a majority of the welding done. And I got to move on to the actual components, so that shouldn't be too bad. I'm so happy one actually turned up. Since I paused, or before, sorry, in between now and when I stopped recording before, I'd actually found another, what's it called, private sale. I think it had a few solar cells inside of it, and I just parked it next to the other two. I was actually getting a bit worried because it's 3 private ships that I have now, and that's not exactly what I want. I wanted to get a variety, but maybe that's just because it's the most common ship out of all of them. But it is nice that now I've seen a military escort. So I've seen 2 variants right now of a an automated ship. So I've seen military escorts and private sales. I really hope to see a variety in the future of this series, whether it be mining ships or even civilian ships would be quite nice to see as well. Here we are, we're getting rather close. Oh, and I had the dumbest moment before, but I'll get to that once I've actually gotten to this ship here. So let me engage my thrusters and see what this has in store for me. My inventory should be empty, so I shouldn't... Oh, wow. That thing's covered in guns. That thing is beautiful. That thing's really nice looking. I actually like it. Oh my god. Screw building my own ship. I can just take this military. No, I'll still build my own ship. I'm kidding. Okay, let me get. Oh god, no, 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 no. Okay, I was a little bit reckless and silly there with my flying. Yeah, I was being stupid before when I said that the camera's been a bit zoomed in. It's a bit weird to control. I completely forgot for whatever reason that I could actually zoom out. So there we go. We're locked in now. We'll power down, get out, and let's see what this ship has in store for me. I can actually just see what the ship has in store for me from actually just using this control panel, can't I? Has doors, military. Oh, that's the thing. Gatling turrets, interior lights, small thrusters, spotlight. It doesn't seem like it would have any traps. At least they're not popping up on the actual thingamajig. So how exactly do I get inside this vessel here? This thing looks amazing. Oh, there we go. There's a door on the side there. But is that the door that I take? I think it would be actually. Doesn't seem to be any other options here. So hopefully I don't die. I'm expecting to see a trap. So nothing. Nothing yet. Another door. Okay, this thing's looking pretty cool. Nuclear reactors. An assembler as well. It's just empty. Ooh, there's quite a bit. The cargo containers have all weapons and everything. Oh, yes. Perfect. I've got a gun and everything. And quite a bit of uranium as well. This is awesome. That leads right outside. Is there anything else in here that I'm missing? This is the other reactor and cargo container that has construction components and detector components, as well as another welder. And this has the normal resources here. So this might lead me to the cockpit. Oops, wrong button there. Indeed it did, so there was no traps on this one. This thing had absolutely no traps or anything. That's a bit disappointing. I was actually expecting something to blow up in my face or something a little bit weird or funky. But, nothing. I'm not complaining. I don't mind the fact that no traps or anything popped up. So let's seal the doors here and let's fly this back to base. This is a very lovely find, I think. My landing is so perfect, as you guys can clearly tell. So let's take this back here. This thing is covered in guns and everything. It is amazing. So here we go. Let's line this back up. It's got quite a... I don't think it's a very fast ship, but it's definitely a lot faster than the previous one. Doesn't look too bad either. It looks a bit weird, a bit funky, but it does have heavy armor, so that's noteworthy. As well as quite a lot of guns that don't actually work just yet. But this vessel would be extremely hard to come across when these weapons are actually activated. So if you could imagine me flying up to this with the actual rockets and Gatling turrets actually activated, because I believe they are meant to be automated to a sense that they attack anyone that isn't the owner of the ship or anyone who isn't in the faction of the ship's owner. So clearly this military escort would have been against me, at least until I've got into the cockpit. So it would have fired its Gatling turrets and rockets at me whilst I was flying at it. So that would be an amazing thing to see in the future. But currently, as you guys can clearly see, it's not implemented just yet. Large ship weapons do not work for the most part. Actually, they don't work at all. I don't even think any of the development builds have it working. So a little bit sad, but you know, nonetheless, I'm not going to complain about it. Can I actually? I can produce stuff from this cockpit. Has it always been a thing? I've never known you could do this from just a terminal. Huh, that's kind of cool. You guys did clarify for me that I can actually select what assembler I'm actually using through the terminal. I thought it was the assembler that I was actually clicking on was the assembler I was using, but as you guys made it clear to me, the assembler I was actually viewing was always the first one. So let me actually close out of this if I can. There we go. Really a little bit far away. I can actually park this one inside the hangar though. At least I should be able to. I couldn't imagine any reason why I wouldn't be able to mark this. Oh, sorry, put this inside. So we're flying back now. A little bit far away, not too far. So this is, I might end the episode once I put this inside. It's been quite a little while here of welding as well as a little bit of other stuff. But nonetheless, things have been going quite well for me in this series so far. And I can't wait to see some more stuff that they're going to be adding a little bit later on in the game. Whether it be the disasters like solar flares and meteor showers, or would it be automated ships like this one with turrets and that would actually shoot you for trying to attack it? And I admit, like, I know a lot of you guys have said that you don't really like the look of the ship I'm currently building, but look at that, that looks awesome. At least it does to me. I think it looks pretty cool for a ship. And I've actually stopped here because I turned my dampers on a little bit too early. But nonetheless, we should be able to get this thing inside pretty easily. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting the series so far, as well as supporting my channel, because I think... I'm not entirely too sure, but I think I have just passed 9,000 subscribers yesterday, or whether it was today. I'm not actually too sure. I haven't really been paying too much attention to it because I don't want that to distract me at all from doing what I want to do. But you guys have been really awesome throughout the whole time of having my channel. I know a lot of you guys have only been recent subscribers, as in Space Engineers. When that's oh god. Oh, I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. No! I was distracted. I told myself I wasn't going to get distracted by my subscriber count. And this is a sign. A sign of being distracted. Oh well, we'll pull this thing in here as close as we can without messing up too much here. There we go. God damn it, that sucks. Oh well, we'll just park this thing at the end of the tunnel. We'll repair everything that needs repairing. And I think I'll leave it here, but as I was saying, I wanted to thank you guys a lot for all the support you guys have given me throughout this whole series, and throughout my whole channel as well. You guys have been really quite positive towards everything I've done. Oh, the door did open. I think it only opened once you turn the power on. But yeah, like I wouldn't be able to do all this without the support from everyone else there. But I feel like since I started doing videos, you guys have helped me become a little bit more confident, I guess, than what I normally would have been. So you guys have been very awesome and supportive in that sense for me as well. So I think that's all the repairs, other than a few blocks here that I'll just put in after I've finished recording this. So yes, thank you guys for everything you guys have done in the past and for supporting me and subscribing to me and whatnot. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.